Yes, the boys are back, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know the vibes, man. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the Lakers Land Show. Seven Mitchell, I'm in the damn building. BA and Hank, y'all know the boys are back. Fellas, how y'all feeling?
Feeling good.
I don't know how I'm feeling right now. The Luka and LeBron played well with each other, so I don't know how I'm feeling right
Yeah, you probably sick to your stomach right now. I know it. I know it. Man, shout out to everyone in Lakers land, man. We got an action-packed show for you guys today. Of course, we got the full episode of the podcast, and then we're bringing you guys another edition of NBA Jeopardy. Y'all know how we get when it comes to these Lakers and our trivia game. It's going to be another action-packed show. It's been a minute. BA, I believe, might be on a winning streak with this NBA Jeopardy. I think you took that. Did you take down Dan, the Lakers fan, the
now.
last game we had?
Ain't it crazy? His name is Dan, the Lakers fan, and I'm the one that won. Nah, salute to
And took
Dan, but I won.
and,
Salute to Dan.
and
Out
took him
Laker, the
down.
Laker.
Yeah.
What's
Shout out to
up?
everybody in the live chat. BG in the building. Brian, if you're going to join us, man, let me know, man. I'll go ahead and drop the link so you can join us for the part. And I know if you want to join us for the game, we'll be locking in. Got my brother Magnus in the building. Magnus said the Lakers defense was like a pack of hyenas all over Jokic last night. You know we're going to talk about it, bro. We're going to break this one down for sure. Shout out
Hey,
to Magnif. We got the legendary 2G in the building. What it do, G?
What it
Salute to you,
do?
my dog. Lyrically and Kind TV is in the building. Salute. Mizzy in the building. What up, O?
is it?
Boston in the building. We got Celtics and the Lakers coming up, I think, in a week or two.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think
Word.
so.
All right, fellas. So let's get this thing started. We about to rock it, man. Make sure y'all do us a favor, man. Share the video stream out as we get this out to the NBA community. Is going down here on the pod. So last night, the Lakers looked unbelievably good. This was the game that, fellas, we talked about last week, and I mentioned that the Lakers, since we got Luka, they need to look competitive against the Denver Nuggets because this team has been our Achilles heel. And they went into Denver last night and acted bad. They got crazy, BA. 123 to 100. Jokic was pretty much on lockdown, lock and key. I don't know how the Lakers managed to pull this off the way it executed last night. They was hitting threes. It just was a beautiful thing, but it wasn't normal to me. This might be the new Lakers. What's your reaction to how LA played last night in Denver?
Man, like last night, they showed a glimpse of possibly making it to the Western Conference Finals. I feel like defensively is where they showed out at. They did hit a lot of baskets. They had four players 20 plus points. Four players
Yes.
over 100 points, pretty much damn near outscoring Denver or whatnot. So defensively is where it was like wow, like playing the passing lane. They guessed right. They guessed right, and yeah, they won big.
Hank, you hear how disrespectful BA wants to start this podcast with putting the ceiling of these Lakers after what we witnessed last night. He puts the ceiling at the Western Conference Finals. He think I didn't hear him sneak that in. He just so disrespectful off the top, but that's what we here for today. Hank, what was your reaction, bro, to the Lakers? I know you was out and about with the family,
Yeah,
but you saw the news, the highlights. What's your
absolutely.
reaction?
Just watching the highlights and watching what's going on there, man. Luca got his getting his groove back, and if he gets himself to where he was last year and the other time he went to the conference finals, Lakers got a shot. They got a big shot. I think other beyond now, AD is a great player, but Luca, like you're saying, he's a killer. And LeBron hasn't played with another killer probably since Kyrie or D Wade.
What was the most impressive thing from Luca that y'all seen last night? Shout out to my boy Jonathan in the building. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my brother Big Baby Sports, one of the original and authentic Laker content creators on YouTube, man. Make sure y'all subscribe and follow my dog Big Baby. doing this motherfucking thing. Big baby, you gonna have to have me on the show, man, and stop playing, or you had to come on over to Lakers land, man. What we doing? What we doing? We got to get it popping. Shout out to my dog, man. But yeah, what was the biggest, I guess, takeaway, or what was the biggest thing y'all were impressed with last night from Luka? Was it his scoring? Was it his defense? Was it his effort? What was it that really stood out to you from Luka last night?
I wasn't impressed by anything. He just was Luka.
Really?
Nah, he was Luka. He was just
Okay.
Luka. He with him, he was just engaged and he just looked. I would say this: he looked comfortable out there. This is the first game where I seen him look comfortable. The biggest difference between this game and the last couple of games that he's played is he was hitting shots.
I think he said he felt comfortable in one of his
Yeah.
Yeah.
quotes after the game.
What was the thing, Hank, that really impressed you the most? I feel like it. I was really impressed with his defensive effort last night. You know, me personally, I'm always talking about how much of a liability Luka ass is on defense. I mean, he came to play last night. He earned his paycheck last night. What was the thing you was most impressed with, if anything?
I mean, he getting more acclimated with Bron from what I see, and that for it to work, definitely those two got to gel. But they look like they got their defensive scheme together, so that's scary. If they got
part.
that going,
That part.
sky's the limit.
Man, BA, you brought up something interesting, right? We talked about the Lakers not only being able to knock down shots last night, how they were able to lock down as a unit and individually. Which one of those factors are more non-believable for the future of the Lakers? Like, which one of those are kind of fake? Which one of those would you not bet would keep happening with the Lakers? Do you feel like the Lakers are a real solidified shooting and defensive team, or was last night just like some type of anomaly?
I think that that it was the anomaly part to me was the fourth scorer. AR is gonna give you he's averaging 19, 6, and 2 this year. Luka is gonna give you 25 plus. LeBron's gonna give you 25 plus. Normally more consistent, right? So it's the fourth player stepping up offensively is really what really was like that's the fool's gold thing. Like, who is going to be that fourth player that can give you 18 plus out of the big three? Because you might as well say AR, LeBron, and Luka are the big three for the Lakers. The way that they all can play.
Bro, it was crazy. My thing about it, do you see a formula that JJ Redditt has come up with that could keep Nikola Jokic at bay the way they had him last night? I can't see them continuing that, especially in a 7-game series.
7-game series. I was thinking about that earlier. That's 7 games gonna be tough.
Yeah. It's so I don't know if he was playing possum yesterday, if he took the day off, but Jokic, he usually knows when to try to take over games and he knows how to challenge double teams and triple teams very, very well. Yesterday he was I don't know, he was cruising yesterday. He didn't even take that many shots.
I'm gonna be honest, and I could be wrong, but if I go back in history, so even last year in the playoffs, Jokic doesn't force himself on the Lakers. He seems to always let it rock until that third quarter, in that fourth quarter, and he destroys us. I never really see Nikola Jokic come out versus the Lakers in any game, home or on the road. I'm not gonna say he's lazy, but I just don't see that fire. But he usually always ends the game very efficient. But they had his number last night for some weird reason, and I don't know how, bro. Because the personnel that we ain't got no bigs.
But
Bron was putting the chest on him.
That's the thing about it though too, is usually when you have, like, how can you get in rhythm when you didn't turn the ball over 20 times? You're turning the ball over like every 5 to 10 possessions. Lakers is taking the ball. They're stealing the ball. So you're not getting into any type of rhythm. So I could see that was a big issue for them yesterday as well. But that I gotta credit the defense. The ball pressure was crazy, but the help side, playing the passing lane, All of that stuff was like it all came together yesterday.
Yep, and then Denver wasn't hitting all their threes too.
Yeah, they missed a lot of shots too.
One of the arguments we've had since the podcast last week, Hank, and we've been talking about it, especially BA and I. How do you think the duo should play out with LeBron and Luka? How should they play to maximize the success? Should LeBron be waiting to the fourth quarter to go off and Luka quarterback the first three? Should it be vice versa? What do you think is the recipe for success when it comes to those two guys?
Shoot, if I'm Bron, man, I'm letting everything run through Luca, just like he was trying to do it with AD. And I will let Luca take over the fourth. I shouldn't have to put that on my legs anymore, and only when it's needed. And honestly, you only need really one game out of LeBron in the 7-game series to take over.
He did that
Let Luca do the
yesterday.
rest.
He did that yesterday. I don't know if y'all noticed. LeBron took a step back, still had good numbers, but he took a step back, especially in that third quarter. He just was like, "All right, Luka, this is you. Take this thing over." And Luka did what he did.
Yeah.
For my guys in the live chat, everybody in Lakers land, is there anything that you saw last night that you didn't like from the Lakers? Was there any moment? Was there any style of play? Like I said, I'm very surprised the Lakers pulled away with such a convincing win versus Denver on the road. And they had their guys. The Nuggets wasn't, they had their guys with them. So, and it was a 9-game winning streak snap. But was there anything that y'all didn't like that y'all seen from the Lakers?
They played perfect to me. That was a perfect
Perfect
game.
basketball.
It was like a shutout.
I remember Bit was saying last night during the game that, I don't know if it was Bit or you, somebody was saying that LeBron and Luka both should be engaged in the fourth quarter. It shouldn't be just one. It might have been Brian said that.
It was either Brian or Bit that said that.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Hank? When it comes down to the fourth quarter, could it be a problem with both of those being active? Or do you think, like, because they are similar players, only one needs to be quarterback in the fourth?
Well, I don't think that you should let one of them be cold. They should be touching the ball at some point, staying in the rhythm of the offense. But I still think Luka should be the one that takes over the game unless LeBron just hot, and let him do his thing. But let Luka run it. Why not? The younger legs.
Yeah. LeBron should be running that baseline. He should be running that baseline. He should have a whole bunch of backdoor cuts. He should be screening away from the ball, rolling to the basket, or popping out for something open or some space where he can score.
Now, we've seen games with Bron, I think even this season, where he's just hot, just hitting every three. Stuff like that, let him go. And then once he get cold, he got somebody who we know can heat up real quick.
What about Austin Reeves in this whole scenario about Luka and LeBron and roles being played? Austin Reeves to me is that glue. Mm-hmm. When we talk about he seems to be a solidified, third guy for this team. They seem to have their little big three. Are y'all impressed with what Austin has done with LeBron and with Luka, or do y'all see issues when it comes to chemistry between them three?
I'm impressed. Okay. I don't see an
Mm-hmm.
issue because Austin having a third ball handler out there. Because Luka, you could tell he still look gassed. He's not in shape yet or anything. He's still hooping, doing his thing. But AR takes so much pressure off of LeBron, and he takes so much pressure off of Luka. And if you notice this season, the difference between LeBron last season and this season, LeBron is playing off ball. LeBron is hitting. He's spotting up for jump shots.
Yeah.
He's coming off of screens. He's getting the ball in the post. And who's running that? It's AR. AR is running a lot of that. Catching lobs, throwing lobs, like, man, impressive to me.
Remember, that's what Magic said when he first got him. He wanted more ball handlers and bigs.
Yeah.
But this is what blows my mind. On last week's podcast, BA tried to tell me, the American public, that Luka and LeBron is ball dominant, and them playing off ball is going to be an issue. So
Yeah.
how is it that it's okay because Austin Reeves is facilitating? I don't get it.
So let me state this. That still is
Thank
gonna
you.
be that still could be an issue. Still could be a really really big issue. But as long as LeBron says, okay, well, like as long as LeBron says, okay, I'm tired. Let me not try to be a hero. I can do my thing. My thing right now is Luka. Luka not in shape. Once Luka gets in shape, going further down within the next 20 games or so, that's gonna that's where it's gonna be like, oh, is AR going to like is AR gonna get less touches? Is he gonna get less touches? Is he gonna get less opportunity of actually running the offense and creating the offense? Because Luka's gonna have the ball even more than he has it now.
What do y'all think about the last week? If we do a weekend review of the Lakers, I mean, we started this week off versus Utah. We had back-to-back games versus the Jazz coming off of All-Star break. Um, the Lakers lost the second one to Utah. Then they lost to Charlotte Hornets, came back, one versus Portland, and last night versus Denver. So we went, what, 3-2 this week, with wins versus Portland and Denver and Utah, but also losing to Utah and Charlotte. How would you rate this previous week for the Lakers, seeing that they are now in fourth place? With Houston losing last night, the Lakers have moved up to fourth place, coming off of a 3-2 week. How do you rate what we witnessed from the Lakers overall this week?
I'm giving them a C. I'm giving
Mm.
them a C just because they shouldn't have lost to Utah that second game, and they shouldn't have lost to Charlotte, I believe.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, that those two losses to me, like we talked about it. We all were like, man, that the only team that they can lose to is Denver. But imagine if they clear those two games and they beat Denver. This is a whole different perspective.
Yeah, one of the hottest. They would definitely been considered one of the hottest teams in the league, and that's when I hate when the Lakers play down to the level of competition every year, nonstop. They always seem to play so lackluster to teams that they should be able to beat, and they always come to play versus these teams. Like last night, like it blows me away. But I
Yeah, eight
agree.
and
I,
two.
I'm giving it a C. But I do feel like last night how convincing the Lakers won. In the environment of being on the road. Having Denver having so much success against LA, the struggles that we have had away from crypto this season. Um, and Luka still trying to adjust. I was really impressed with the Lakers last night, and to me, last night win kind of makes up, I guess, for the Charlotte and Utah losses. I don't know if you feel like that, but to me, I'm good with those two losses, seeing the momentum that this team has moving into this upcoming week.
Yeah, yeah. That this is I I just like one game versus a really really good team. I have to see. I just got to see more. I got to see more, and I got to see if the chemistry gets better, or if it gets worse. I have to see this because I'm still this LeBron and Luca dynamic. It's like I still don't know if it works or not yet. I've seen glimpses of it, the possibilities, but I got to see that down the stretch.
I think at the end of the day, guys know their assignment. All right, Hank, ain't no problem, bro. Hold on, let me check you out. I JJ read it. It should be his job to make sure that players understand their role and all that. But when we talk about chemistry, I think we've seen Luka and Kyrie. Luka didn't have a problem playing with Kyrie. I think the problem initially was figuring out, like you said, when to go, when not to go. They kept bumping heads when it mattered the most. Um, so that's going to be really the only thing. I don't think that LeBron, Luka, nor Austin Reeves are selfish players, but they
Yeah.
can't afford to bump heads. They need to understand when to go, when not to go, And Luka can't be just standing around when LeBron is on go. We got to hustle. We need second chance opportunities. That's just the bottom line. So I just feel like, yo, we just need a lot of hustle at the end of the day.
Whenever we ever see Luca not standard, like that's all he does if you don't have the ball. He doesn't cut to the basket. He doesn't do any
He
pop outs. He just stands there.
he doesn't. That has been his game for what, the 6 years. But I just feel like, bro, the standard has to be different now because first, you're not in your comfort zone. This is not Dallas. This is Los Angeles. The fan base love you. They respect you.
Yeah.
But your teammates respect you. One of the greatest of all time respects you, and he respects you for a reason. You can't go out that bitch and look like a fool.
Yeah.
So even if you're used to not cutting and doing this, that, and the third, bro, you got to you're not a champion, Luka. I know
LeBron's gonna have to
people
do the same
respect you,
thing
but
too.
you haven't won it.
LeBron's gonna have to do the same thing too, though. Seven. When Luca got his action, LeBron just can't. There is no just standing. It's you're gonna have to cut. You're gonna have to move around as well.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Let's go to the live chat. Let's see what the people are talking about. Brian, let me know if you're still in the live chat. I'm about to drop the link in a minute. We're about to go to our first TikTok segment. My bro Magnum said LeBron will concede to Luka in the clutch. Who's the most clutch? LeBron or Luka? 5 minutes left. Who do you want with the ball?
Right now, Luca.
Right now, Luka.
Yeah, Luca.
You're going to sit up here with a straight face and say Luka is more clutch than LeBron?
Hey, Luca don't got 22 years under his belt, so like one is 40 and one is in his prime. I'm going to the person who's in his prime.
Social media put up a nasty statistic of LeBron when it came to game winners after losing the other night. I didn't really get to check out exactly what the stat was, but it was a nasty stat because I seen people posting it everywhere. I'm like, oh my God, the haters are real. Jesus Christ. Let me go ahead and drop the link for you, Brian. This is just insane. But yeah, man, I think overall last week, the Lakers, with the win versus Denver, did my heart some justice. But like you said, if they would have not made a mess with those other games, you really would have to be taking the Lakers serious going into this week.
So I think that what they did last night, it got everybody smoking on that hopium, and hopium is what pushes big franchises such as the Lakers forward and keeps everybody optimistic, and I think that was a good thing.
I can't disagree with that at all. One concern I do have, bro, every time the Lakers get good, shit get bad. So I'm not, because we're in fourth place right now, I'm not so happy-go-lucky feeling like, man, we a top 5 team. Ain't nobody rocking with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel that confident right now. I feel like it's still too much basketball that needs to be played. How confident are you that the Lakers will be able to sustain this type of momentum as far as the standings go? Do you think the Lakers are going to end the season in the top 5? Let's just cut the chase.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My audio.
Now I can't. Now you muted.
Can you hear me now?
Now you unmuted. Yeah.
All right. So, ask that question again. I'm sorry, my computer started tripping out.
And I done forgot the damn question, but like, we'll do this. We'll do this. Let me get.
It was something with issues. I believe it was something with issues. Oh, did he freeze on me?
Wait a minute, guys. There we go.
There we go. I'm not
Man,
sure.
I'm not sure right now, but Luka got that killer DNA. LeBron not a killer like that. But why does that?
Look at Justin. Justin. Shout out to Justin.
Now, Justin, this should have been a super chat. I would have respected it more if this was a super chat comment. Since you want to talk your shit, put $2 behind it. Do that. I like that though. I like that.
Oh my
But
gosh.
why
You
do
got
y'all
my
make
eye
it seem
watering.
like you can only be a success in the NBA if you have this killer Kobe Mamba mentality? Like y'all need to stop it, bro.
Because it drives the rest of your team, man. It's like it does something. It's like infectious to like wherever you are, it's infectious to the crowd. Meaning the crowd, if you're away, the crowd gets silent. If you at home, everybody going crazy. Your teammates, everything feeds off of that. That's a type of energy that's not normal, bro. It ain't
I
too
can
many
ex-
killers
I
out
can
there.
accept that if you're talking about any other player. The guy that I represent has been to the finals more times than Kobe. Has
But
been
he
to
ain't
the
no
finals
killer.
more
He
times
ain't
than
no
Michael.
killer. He ain't never
That's
been
what
no
I'm saying.
killer.
He is not a killer and has went to the promised land more times. So why do y'all
The
make it seem
optics. Because the
the
optics is
optics?
horrible. It's all about the optics on time, man. This is why people look up to Kobe and they look up to MJ. Because the optics, they made it look good. LeBron he had to go hood hop real quick to go get a couple of rings and do his thing. And he did it his way. He did it and they all count, but it looked different. The optics look horrible.
Very disrespectful.
A killer.
So how high can the Lakers actually go? How far when we talk about the standings, how high can we go? Can you see the Lakers cracking the top 3 before it's over with, or even the top
Yeah.
2?
Yeah. I could totally see them.
We're-
I think it's a huge possibility that they can do it, but it depends on they got enough buckets. They can get enough buckets. There's enough offense for everybody to go around. They can score enough points, but if they can defend like they defended last night, oh yeah, they can beat another. They can go to number 2. They can get to number 2.
I wonder what made them buy into the way they played defense last night. Something sparked everybody to want to commit and play defense. Vando came. I don't know if it was Luka. Like everybody hands was on the basketball, bro. And then remember, we watched towards the end, Denver just kept turning it over every possession, back to
But
back to back.
but we got to ask ourselves: was that more of the Lakers or was that more so
More
of
of Denver.
Denver? That's something we do not know yet, and that's why I can't. Just because yesterday went the way that it went, I can't really jump to conclusions yet.
How high, Hank, do you think the Lakers can go when we talk about the standings of the Western Conference? Can you see the Lakers cracking even high as the top 3? BA say yeah.
We got OKC,
Ain't nobody
Memphis,
catching up. Ain't nobody
Memphis,
Denver.
catching OKC.
Denver.
Ain't nobody catching OKC.
Yeah, they can definitely do it. I mean, with Luka, if Luka play like this with LeBron, they can definitely do it.
This is unbelievable to me.
It's
I
about
mean,
Luka.
it's about Luka. Really?
It's about Luka.
yes. It's not about LeBron like that because LeBron, we know what LeBron's going to do. We talking about the wild cards now.
I
LeBron
thought
is
it was
super
about Rob
consistent.
Palinka.
Nah, it's so he
I
already his work
wait a
is done.
minute.
His
Wait a
work is
minute.
done already.
His
His
work
work
is
is already.
done.
Rob Palinka is done. He can't make no more moves for the rest of the season. Now it's what they
That's
got
true.
moving forward.
That's true. But again, this Luka trade has, I don't know if it has saved face or confused people because I thought the assignment since the summer was that we get some front court presence, that we get a big, that we get somebody to help Anthony Davis. We lose Anthony Davis. Who do we get in the front court? Alex Lynn, Christian Coloco.
Yeah.
That's what we doing.
Why you keep you I don't know if you're playing devil's advocate right now, but y'all
I'm
don't need
not.
no
I
big
thought
y'all
the
don't need no
assignment
bigs
for the
like that.
Lakers was for us to get some front court presence because of
Y'all don't
teams
need
like
no
Denver.
bigs like that. No, y'all you acting like bigs dominate the NBA. They don't.
How are we gonna beat OKC and Denver in the 7-game series with no
Y'all
big?
beat them with length and defense. That's what y'all beat them with. They
You
can't
forget
stop y'all from scoring. You think that OKC can stop LeBron, Luka, and AR?
I don't think
No.
that the Lakers can shut down Nikola Jokic in a 7-game series the way they did last night. I don't believe that last night a series would play out like that. Even if the
Jokic.
Lakers would have win, I don't think that
Luka,
it would be like that.
Luka.
Luka is the X factor.
Yes. And the
So
others
hold
too.
up.
The others.
Hold up.
Others.
I just want to be straight. When D'Angelo Russell was here and Anthony Davis requested some help, we all know what the assignment was. Y'all are telling me that Luka has now changed the game so much so we don't even need a front court.
Y'all have a front court. It's not that y'all don't need
We
it.
don't
Y'all
have a
it.
front court.
Y'all
You got
have
enough
it.
to get by.
Y'all got enough to make it to the Western Conference and possibly
You got
NBA
Luka
Finals.
in his prime.
Exactly.
Jackson Hayes.
Exactly. What you mean, Jackson Hayes changing shots? As long as he stay
He
out of
active.
foul trouble, y'all good. That's all y'all needed was an active big that rim
Maybe
rim
I gotta
runs.
get a new television. Maybe I gotta get a new television
Seven.
because
He had Paul George and Kawhi pretty much healthy in their primes, and he was destroying both of them. What you think he gonna do? Luka. What you think he gonna do to Jokic?
let me ask you a question, Hank. What has Paul George and Kawhi Leonard ever done?
Championship.
Nothing.
Luka.
Nothing.
Kawhi.
Hey,
Nothing.
multiple all NBA teams and all
Multiple
defensive teams.
disappointments. Kawhi and Paul George was multiple embarrassments.
He's a
That's
champion.
what that was.
He's a 2-time champion, and
Who,
he's
Kawhi?
yeah, and he's a
I
defensive.
mean, I respect Kawhi as
and
an
he's a-
individual.
PG and them got him to got LA to their first conference championship.
Exactly.
It amazes me how y'all want to praise conference titles when LeBron. I would just chill. All right, I'm gonna let y'all rock, bro.
LeBron
This
is
is y'all
different.
work.
See, now you try to make LeBron come down to the pack like he's just like everybody else. He not. He's a top 3 NBA, a top 4 NBA player of all time. 7. His standards are different. It's different.
All right, Lakers land. We are moving on. We're about to get into our first TikTok segment of the podcast, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button for us. And if you guys are new to the Lakers Land platform, definitely subscribe. Shout out to my brother BA with Get Your Bars Up Media for cross streaming. And big up to all of his supporters on that side, man. We appreciate you guys joining us every weekend. Make sure y'all smash that like button for us as we get this thing in heavy rotation. All right, fellas, let's get into our first TikTok segment of this afternoon's podcast. Name one thing, BA and Hank, name one thing NBA fans was wrong about these Laker players. BA, Austin Reeves.
They were wrong that Austin Reeves couldn't be that next guy up, because a lot of people doubted him and was like, "Man, put him on a trading block. Forget that. We don't need him." And
That's a fact.
now he's been showing out the whole season, but even more so now, he's still putting 40 on people's heads when they need him to. That's not an easy feat. So people was wrong about AR.
That's a fact. I love that one. Hank, name one thing NBA fans was wrong about Gabe Vincent.
I mean, he can't play most of the season. I was on his head last year, like, man, they paid him all that money and he ain't played none. They needed him. I mean, at least he's there. He's available.
That availability matters in Los Angeles, bro. Shit, look what we've been dealing with Christian Wood and Vando. Like, we ain't had niggas, bro. So I respect that from within that organization. I appreciate Gabe Vincent's availability. He's been
Shout
playing
GTA
out.
pretty decent.
GTA 6 is finished, so he ready to go now.
Hey, he found the right hairstylist now, so he good. They braiding his hair the right
They
way.
braid his hair. He ready for GTA 6.
Hank, I'm gonna come back to you. Name one thing NBA fans was wrong about Luka Doncic.
I mean, he's him. I mean, that whole trade was stupid for them Dallas part. They should have did everything they could to keep him there, gave him his money. That was their future. And Anthony Davis is a great player. So he's on the other side of 30. He saw what just happened. He went out. Hopefully he's okay and he can help us because they could really win a championship there in short term with them. But your future, your 10-year or so future is Luka. And whatever holes he needed, plug them. And they was doing that, but they gave up on him. And Laker fans, I don't think they upset. They know,
Right.
they know what they got. And as long as he doesn't get any type of serious injury and he signs that dotted line when it's summertime, the Lakers gonna have a bright future.
Not comparing the two teams, but just looking at Dallas, would you say the Dallas trade was a failure for them?
Nah, I think it was a successful trade. I think that Dallas, low key, with a healthy Gafford and a healthy AD and a healthy Lively, I think they're the best team in the NBA.
Yeah, they have to win. They have to
Yeah,
win a championship. If they do not win a championship, then the trade will be a failure.
BA, last one. Name one thing NBA fans was wrong about Bronny James.
I don't think anybody was wrong about him. I think they were
Oh,
right.
you
He's
so
not ready.
disrespectful.
He's
You
not
so
ready.
disrespectful. You didn't hear the NBA community saying Bronny James didn't belong in the NBA. You still
Hey,
bringing that energy?
this is how crazy this whole situation is. Dalton Connect came back. They playing. They pushed him right back on the court. And then what's number 30 name? Y'all introduced me to him yesterday. They playing him over Bronny.
Oh man, I
I
forgot
don't
his
know his
name.
name, but they playing number 30 over Bronny too.
Trey Jemison?
No, not
Nah,
Jemison.
nah.
The one they just got on a two-way.
Oh,
I
Jordan
forgot.
Goodwin.
Yeah,
Goodwin,
good one,
yeah,
good one, good
Goodwin.
one.
They
Yeah,
playing Goodwin over him too. So everybody was right about Bronny. Everybody been right. The Lakers fan been right. He not ready.
You have no respect. You really have no respect.
Hey, I still gotta get my
Uh,
Bronny jersey though. You got yours yet, Seven?
I need it. I
I
need a
gotta get it.
Bronny
I said I was
jersey.
gonna
I
get it
want
if
a
they
Dalton
draft me.
Connect jersey. I want a Luka jersey. I'm trying. I'm not buying the City jersey though. You better believe that one. Which one you getting? The white one, the yellow one, the purple one,
The yellow one.
the gold
Gotta
one.
be
The
gold.
what's
Gotta be
that? The
gold. It
I
gotta
forgot
be the
which one that was.
gold. It
The
gotta
gold
be
one.
the gold, man.
He's selling them jerseys though.
Yeah. Hey, top, what is he? Top 5 right now in the NBA in jersey sales? Since the beginning of the season to this point, when he plays away games, people be in the crowds be cheering and everything for him, like, yeah, Bronny, go get him. And because they know he's not that good.
He said, "Not that good."
Brian, if you in the chat, do you see the link? I dropped the link. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah. Thinking Bronny
Hmm,
was gonna give people that work when he came in. Didn't nobody ever think that. Didn't nobody
that's
think that
crazy.
except for
You have
Bronny
nothing good to
himself.
say. Bronny, we are in almost in March, and you're saying that Bronny James has not defined not one odd
No.
BA.
Yeah. Nepotism was the odd that he defined. Came in and he beat all odds. Oh, y'all don't think I'm gonna be in the NBA because I didn't play that much? Oh, my dad's in the league now. He's gonna get me there. And he got there. He proved all them naysayers that said he wasn't ready to make it to the NBA. He made it. He got there. Salute to him.
I do see
Try it
I
again,
do
Brian.
see athleticism in BA. I think with the work he'll get there. I think
I
he's
didn't. That's the thing about it, people. Everybody out there that's watching and will be watching this later. I'm not disrespecting Bronny. I'm not saying that he's gonna be like a horrible player. That he want to mount anything. But at this very moment, he not ready. He need to get his bars up.
We about to get into TikTok segment number 3. We about to kind of get the show going because we got NBA Jeopardy coming up in a few minutes. So let's keep the ball rolling, fellas. Which Laker player BA has impressed you the most this season?
Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is showing me that he could be a cornerstone. He could literally be a future cornerstone of this organization. Him and Luka is the future of the Los Angeles Lakers if Luka decides to stay.
I'm impressed with Austin Reeves. I'm more impressed with
Oh,
LeBron James. 40 years old, 22 years of service and what he's doing. 40
he,
points.
but that anybody can be like that if they on that new bow code. We not doing this, Seven.
You
He
got
got
so
that
much
special
hate.
juice.
And you are seeing this. It ain't like BA is hating on somebody who he's
I
not
am.
witnessing in real time doing it.
I'm,
You are
I'm seeing.
seeing the greatness.
I'm also seeing them pop pills on the bench. I'm
And
seeing both.
because of your favorite, and I'm not going to disrespect Kobe Bryant.
oh,
I'm
man.
not going to say
We got
nothing
love for Kobe. We
less.
got love for Kobe over here. He ain't here to defend
I got
himself.
love for
Well, tell
Bron.
BA to stop taking me there then, because you
I
let
got
BA do what? I'm just like, bro, I got to defend myself. I can't let him sit up there and talk about LeBron when, yeah, man, don't do that, man.
I got love for Bron. But we know what it
Where's
is,
the
and
love,
he
BA?
doing well. Hey, salute to LeBron James for doing what he's done for the Lakers organization, bringing one bubble championship to the squad and still playing at a high level. Salute to him. But AR is the real deal. That's a surprise to me.
I'm about to get.
Let's talk
Isn't he a
about
clutch
this.
sport, Brian? Isn't he clutch sports?
Who?
AR.
Who?
AR.
He should
I don't
be.
know. I don't
I
know.
think he might be.
He might be because now he's speaking out. You know he a Kobe guy too, low key. Don't tell nobody. He a Kobe guy too. But he said something in regards to a few days ago. He said anybody that's hating on LeBron and what he's doing is a Michael Jordan fan. He did say that.
Well, well, well. So we're about to get into this week ahead in Lakers land. The Lakers got a few games this week, fellas. We're going to give our predictions before we jump into the NBA Jeopardy. Brian said he cannot get on with his phone.
Google Chrome. Make sure you're going through Google Chrome. That's the only way you
Yeah,
can
are you able to go in through Google Chrome?
Yeah, try a different browser. I don't know which phone you got.
Try a different browser, Brian. See if you can come up. If anybody wants to be a participant tonight on NBA Jeopardy, let me know in the live chat. I'll drop the link. I did want to have 3 contestants. We got BA and Hank. Brian was supposed to be joining us, but if Brian is not able to make it, if someone wants to substitute and take BA's title, we can lock in. Let me know in the live chat. But coming up this week, fellas, the Lakers right now, they're 34-21. As I stated with the Houston Rockets losing last night, the Lakers move up into 4th place. They're 3 games out of 2nd place. So like y'all was saying, depending on how the cards were dealt, the Lakers could literally move up. But I feel like the Lakers could just as much move down. Every time the Lakers do good, it seems like it's always for a substantial it's never for a sustainable amount of time. We got the Mavs this week, Tuesday or Wednesday. Luka gets to face his former team. There will be no Anthony Davis, but the Lakers got the Mavs, the Wolves, and I believe the Clippers. And if I'm not mistaken, all home games
Yes.
this week, fellas. What's your predictions for the Lakers this week? Dallas, Minnesota, and the Clippers.
Hank, it's on you.
I think they can go 3-0 in these games. All home games. They should be home cooking.
Yep.
And they beat the Clippers recently pretty bad, didn't they? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. They was up by like almost 30 points on them.
Yeah. So they can. The Mavs don't have a squad. We know that, Ant is my guy. Yes, he's still 12. Mavs don't have a squad. We know that, Ant is my.
You got to boot your background, Brian. We got you on.
Yes.
Go ahead, Hank. My bad, G.
I was saying Mavs, they're down right now. And then 85 Jordan, his team struggling.
85 Jordan is crazy. Every time I
Y'all,
hear
you
that,
said he was. You said he was. This is the new app. I'm never forgetting that BS y'all was trying to sell me last year about Anthony
but
Edwards
every
and these
time-
guys taking over the NBA.
yo, they have
You
a
don't want it.
chance. They have a chance to. They got the skill to do it. If they don't do it, they don't do it. It's just not. They just not them guys. If they don't,
Yeah, he following KD, say he just want to hoop. So let him hoop then.
85.
Which one of
Jordan,
those
every
three
time I hear it.
games? Which one of those three games, BA, concern you the most this week for the Lakers? The Mavs, the Timberwolves, or the Clippers? I'm saying Dallas because I'm scared that they're gonna force this Luka situation for whatever agenda, and it might not look good. I don't want the Lakers forcing that.
He going for 60.
Yeah, like I don't
think so?
see I don't see it being Dallas. I'm not concerned about that game because Dallas, I don't know if y'all watched like before I got on here, I was watching the Golden State. Golden State was up by like 30 on them.
Yeah,
right?
saw that.
Like, and that's only because they don't have they really don't have no inside prep. They don't have the length. They don't have any length at all. So I'm not worried about them. But I would say the Clippers. I would say the Clippers that's the game. That's the game right there
Yeah.
where I think the most concern is. Shout out to the Timberwolves. Shout out to them. But I think the Clippers are more of a threat.
Well.
7. I think he gonna come out angry against Dallas, man. 60 ball. Did he put up 70 last year?
73.
Yep.
Yeah. I think he gonna put that on Dallas' head. He gonna come out angry.
Yeah. And they in LA too. So
Mhm.
yeah, the crowd is gonna be cheering them on. But I will say is he gonna have to hit shots. He gonna have to hit shots.
He gonna invite Dirk back out.
Well, I'm pretty sure LeBron will embrace allowing him to try to do him, especially if it's going to be in LA.
Not LeBron James. LeBron James. I don't know about LeBron James. LeBron James might want to try to dilute it and put his name in there and be like, yeah, we here. I'm here too.
If I was LeBron, man, I'd be trying to get all the assists.
Yeah,
I'm have about 40 assists. I'm a stat pad like a mug. There you go, Luka.
He already do that.
Shake
I knew
him
that
up.
was coming.
Oh my god, I love your outfit. Where did you get that shirt? It's from Lakers Land. They have a merch site with a bunch of stuff. You should really check it out. They always got something going on, not just basketball, but fashion too. Like, look at this shirt. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cop more from Lakers Land.